Welcome everyone. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I'm going to speak on the topic of trauma today. And as I said, I'm doing these videos because I want to make a difference. And I hope and I pray that, you will have, especially women. It's for men too, but mostly women, because I know women go through a lot of trauma in their life, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of heartache and pain. And I think it's only fair for us women to stand up for ourselves, be strong and, find some form of resistance and how you really and truly deal with things, deal with your life on a whole, and be professional and appropriate about these things. It took this kind of trauma to break down the inappropriate defenses that I developed as a child. And in my adult life, I had to set myself up for so much pain. And I would hit rock bottom and be stripped of my identity before I could even let down my defenses. And this is what it come to in my life, There was only one choice left. And I had to finally really had to feel my pain. You understand? And I began to visit a dark space within my soul, feeling the same pain, fear and darkness that was all too familiar. I've experienced a sense of helplessness. This was one of the hardest part of my journey, uncovering, like the missing link to my suffering. I found the frightened child within me, and I began to understand that the helplessness I felt in my childhood was the same helplessness I was setting up for my adult life. I was with only one molecule of energy to draw from. I chose to fight for freedom, painfully but slowly. And then I begin to find hope by understanding and nurturing the vulnerable child, the innocent little one. Finally, I would love and protect. Trauma is something that could really bring you down to your knees, slowly but surely. Sometimes you may feel too much joy and success that will bring an end to all of our lives. After all, when that time comes, and then I start feeling alive. And when I say I start feeling alive, it's like you go through the trauma, you go through the stress, you go through all these things in your life. But at the same time, it depends on how you take it and how you decide to handle it. Then you set yourself up, you're much stronger. And then in the process, you come alive. Then the passion for life kicks in, reminding us that, we are not ready to leave the journey. There's a dimension of us we have never touched, and maybe will, at least not in this lifetime. This very mystery sometimes of life fuels us with the energy in living, loving, and seeking the truth. Then at that stage, I learned to stop blaming myself, blaming all evil on people. However, sometimes I get angry, but then I stop again. When I remember my past, I will get angry, but then I stop again. And then I will ask the question, if I'm really angry, or have I ever been angry? Or have I been hurt by someone who has been angry with me? Or maybe just once? Or I would ask myself, have I ever hurt someone else as a result of my anger? And I am sure I can answer yes to to at least one of these questions. And anger is the natural emotion people experience when they are feeling threatened or hurt, which is kind of a secondary emotion in this life. To be angry means that you're not being fulfilled, you're not happy, you're still carrying the pain from the past, the anger from the past. You became angry only when an accident didn't happen, when you knew you were safe from harm. Sometimes in life, we could stop and we could take a long, deep look. Sometimes you could exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and you could question yourselves. But don't question your past. Never question your past. Because if you dwell on the past, you will stay in the past. You will live in the past. You have to think about going forward, doing things, make a difference for yourself, for ourselves. We have to find the faith, the courage, and the strength to carry on, especially when we have kids in the midst of our life and we know we have to take responsibility for them. You have to change the whole mindset. You have to change your thinking. You have to change the way you do things, your plan. You have ideas. You have to take a different route. Sometimes we set up ourselves for our own downfall by chasing down anger. You will actually feel the hurt in your gut, connecting that hurt that evaluates and enables you to feel stronger, healthier. It grounds you. Having connected with your pain, the earth will tell you if you want to invest in this anger fears, or if you want to validate or hurt or anger, which comes but in imaginable ways. You have to try to validate your pain by how hurt someone else become as a result of your anger. You can also know how mad you wish to be if you don't know the hurt, if you don't know the anger. Anger is only bad if you hurt yourself or someone else, because it is healthy. Anger is a way of saying no to abuse situation. I am no longer a victim. I come to the end of this video, and I am just trying to make a difference, and I'm trying to see if I could reach out to someone, or this could help someone, or even strengthen someone. Life is a big road, and we have to make choices, and the choices we make, sometimes we pay the price. But if you make a good choice, if you make positive choice, if you make strong choices, trust me, there will be no turning back. So think way ahead, out of the box, and never forget that there's a God. Pray for what you want. We pray, God deliver. I come to the end of this one, and I thank you all for listening. Please share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment. Thank you all. Have a blessed one.